All right, it is Friday, RX double session. Session 1 starts off with some snatching. There's 12 snatch sets, 3, 2, 1, set of 3, set of 2, set of 1, times 4 straight through. The percentages range from 75 to 85%, and there's some wave loading, so make sure you look at the percentages and you stay true to your percentages. Once you hit your single at 87%, I'm sorry, that's a typo. Once you hit your single at 87%, you should plan on possibly hitting a 1 rep max if it's in the tank, if it's in the cars. If it's not, for part B, put in whatever your heaviest successful single was, which will probably, for the majority of us, be 87%. If you have a 1 rep max in the tank and you feel like you want to keep building, cool, then put that number in part B. Again, otherwise put that 87% in part B for your 1 rep max. Part C, 10 rep max back squat. This is going to be a test retest that we do over the next couple weeks. The only caveat with the 10 rep max is you're only allowed 3 seconds pause in between reps. So you got to kind of stay honest with yourself on keeping a steady, consistent pace. So it's not going to be a true 10 rep max. A true 10 rep max will probably take anywhere from 4 to 6 seconds after set 6 through 10. Today, that's not allowed. Even on set 1 through 5 or 1 through 6 or 1 through 4, whatever, while you're still feeling fresh, I would still plan on giving myself a 3 count before going down, just so that you don't come out too hot for that big set and end up taxing yourself for the later reps. Finish up the AM session. We have 3 sets of some accessory work, single leg hip thrust. That's going to be unweighted, no barbell. 15 gliding leg curls, which is going to basically be a hamstring curl exercise, which I attached a video to that, so you guys can check that out. And 20 GHD weighted hip extensions will hold anywhere from a 10 to 25 pound plate across the chest here, and then go to hip extensions through there. Session number 2 of the day. 5 rounds for time. 20/15 calories on a rotating machine. 50 double unders and 20 deadlifts at 135 for guys, 95 for ladies. It's 100 deadlifts. Do not add weight to the bar. The goal with the deadlifts today is to, number 1, build some serious loading. We're going to get 100 deadlifts in, so we're going to get a serious low back pump, which we want to try to start to work on. And number 2, to get our deadlift timing down to where we don't have to spend excessive time in extension before we feel it's appropriate to return back to the floor. Because even at heavier weight, even when it's not like this, that's the difference between, a couple spots on a leaderboard or a couple places in a workout. So let the hips come through, let the shoulders come back, and as soon as it does, you guys should be coming right back down for your next rep. Don't bang the bar, don't short the rep, make sure you're finishing your rep, but don't spend excessive time at the top with the bar in your hands. There's no reason to. Everybody should be looking to do the 20 deadlifts unbroken. If not, 1 break is fine. The goal with this 5 rounds is for every single round to get progressively faster. So I'm less concerned with your total time. If your total time, the timing was completely off or your pacing was completely off, I'd rather split times. That would be better off. And then we're finishing up today just with some volume work, 200 meter sled drag at smooth, consistent weight. So you are going to put some weight on it. We're going to have the straps attached to our back, but it should be a steady, consistent. It shouldn't be, 20 steps at grinding and then having to stop or reset, and we also shouldn't have to run, so we want to try to split the difference. 25 GHG sit-ups and a 25-foot handstand walk.